Oh, I love it. From TikTok fitness inspiration to some inspiration in the kitchen. It's time for us to plan something 100% decadent and chocolatey. Oh yes, it is Valentine's Day next week, and our 100% Krush decadent dark chocolate, which is obviously going to be made into something really delicious, an orange cake, is something that will truly and absolutely spark the romance. Wink, wink. Grace Stevens is back in the kitchen to show us how to put this alluring decadence together. Grace, so good to see you.
Thank you for having me. I would far rather be doing this than planks and mountain climbers.
The thing is, I watched you really, checking out the moves and almost doing like some movements, and I thought you might want to just step into it.
I suppose the music just gets you going, and you've got your workout tunes that kind of inspire you, so I was inspired.
It's all in the mind. If you're watching someone work out, and this is something I always say, and sometimes I go to the gym and I do this. If you're watching someone work out and you actually imagine that you are doing the same thing that they're doing, might as well, you are doing the same thing.
So does it burn as many calories?
You feel that way? It's about the feeling.
They should have
It's about the feeling.
They should have a stand where we could all watch workouts.
But we're going to make cake. We're going to make cake.
We're going to make orange and chocolate cake, because orange and chocolate are just a match made in heaven.
Stuns.
And our clover crush is the perfect way.
Which I'm about to drink,
to add
actually.
some orange to our cake. So you're going to taste some.
Well, I know exactly how it tastes. I'm just getting my breakfast dose of it.
So you drink it and I'll bake with it. How's that?
Stunning.
Okay.
You can share.
Ooh, it's very hot. Right, let's get some orange juice in there.
All right.
And then I'm going to put my sugar in here. So this is a very simple cake recipe. And you know, we all need something simple in our busy lives. We want to show people how much we love them.
Absolutely.
We also don't always have the time, so some butter goes in there too.
And that's the thing. So if you're making this for someone that you really love or that you really like and you want to express just how much you love them, for Valentine's Day maybe, this is a simple way to do just that. You can wake up bright and early in the morning, on the morning of Valentine's Day while they're still snoring, and just quickly make it, and then by the time they're up, it's ready to serve.
Absolutely. So what I've done is I have just melted everything down there. I'm going to add my chocolate, so off the heat, because chocolate doesn't like a lot of heat. It's not going to take much to melt that chocolate.
So what sort of chocolate could you use for this one? I suppose we're making dark chocolate.
Because I think that the dark chocolate, the bitterness, just offsets the sweetness of the cake, and so they are a great match.
So true.
Okay, so I've got that in there, and then I'm going to add my egg. And please, let's not scramble it. Don't want to make scrambled eggs.
You don't want that happening.
Okay.
Listen, if you want the recipe, we've made this very simple for you. Go onto our website, expressoshow.com. We've got the recipe as well as all the ingredients you're going to need. And you'll quickly see now that you don't need a lot of ingredients.
No, you don't.
But the whole thing is we want this to be 100% tasty. It's all about that 100% goodness coming through. So what's next?
So those are our wet ingredients. Now we've got our dry ingredients. So flour, cocoa, we've got bicarb and baking powder in here. And that goes in there. And then I'm just going to pour all the stuff that I heated up there. So my egg, my chocolate.
How long would you keep your egg and chocolate on the pot for?
You know what? It's very quick. You saw how quick it is. You just need to bring it up to temperature so that your sugar's going to melt.
Okay, so you want it all getting together nicely there.
So this is almost like a one-pot wonder, isn't it? It's like it just goes in here.
It looks like it.
Just a little quick baking tip for you. Don't overbeat your batter. You want to just incorporate your dry ingredients.
Okay.
If you overbeat it, it's actually going to work the gluten too much, and then you get a little rise in your cake when
which
you
you don't want for this particular cake. Sometimes that can be okay if maybe it's a competition you're trying to lose, but this is a thing we're trying to win here. We're trying to win hearts. You want to make sure that it's nice and smooth.
Yes, and it's like you treat your partner nice and special.
Gentle, you know.
Oh, smell that?
Oh, 100% goodness coming through. I love it. I love it.
And then this just goes into the oven at 140 degrees, so it's quite low, but because you've got real chocolate in here, you don't want to pop it into 180. So it's 140 for about 35 minutes. So it's low and slow.
And this is what it comes out looking like.
Look at that.
And then I suppose now you're about to make
some ganache.
The good ganache that's going to go on top of the cake.
I've heated up my
milk.
No, it's not milk, it's cream.
It's cream, okay.
It's cream. And just the heat from this is going to melt my chocolate. And you want to use some good chocolate, you know, splash out on this. It's Valentine's Day.
It's a treat, come on.
You know, absolutely. And then we're going to pour that over our beautiful cake.
And that's what it looks like when it's all done. I think what you're going to be doing at the end of it all, I mean, it's stunning. It looks absolutely stunning, is throwing on some oranges on there just to seal the deal. And look at that. It's a 100% tasty, decadent chocolate orange cake.
Doesn't that sound amazing?
That sounds so amazing. And we've made it easy for you. Go on to our website, expressoshow.com, if you want the recipe with all of the ingredients. Trust me, this one is going to win hearts. Grace, you've already won my heart.
Well, here's a COVID kiss for Valentine's
Pocketing
Day.
that one for later. I'm going to need it. Okay, thank you, Gracie. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yes, bring the family. 100%. Your cousin's coming over. Get the crush and I'll get the ice. The whole family.
More Krush milk, 100% refreshing, 100% goodness.
Made with love by Clover.